How is it stealing? They're not using it. I'm hereby repurposing the botanical lab for its original purpose, original conception as a gear of the soulless automaton of the corporate machine. It may look impressive, but it's all like all spacious choice products. It's cheap and unreliable. I shall have to make some repairs with my own two hands. This place will become a nursery before it's abandoned. I understand all the horticulturists fail to produce a single viable crop. Something about the soil being too poor. I'm determined to find a way. Flora are living things and as sensitive to their environment as any breathing, thinking body. I contend the crops in this area failed because their corporate scientists tended them are cold, heartless, inhumane people acting on behalf of a sterile and inhumane power. One cannot expect your crops to flush with green and reach to the sky under these conditions. The soil is sour, it's true. I don't know how to explain this, but I'm sure the scientists will say something about biology and the carbon cycle. But I'll conclude after months of my own experimentation, the secret is to a rich and wholesome garden is love, attention, and compassion, and a natural fertilizer bursting with organic materials, just as nature intended. I mean, if bone meal works for Minecraft, it must work for the Outer Worlds, right? It's much prettier, so you need more of the body to make it happen. It's gotta be a cave or something to get in there.
Cleaning cycle complete.
Like that.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he did. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Yeah, but I only need your ring.
Harlow wants my ring? Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. A ring's a lot easier to lose than a hand. How do I know that I can trust you?
You don't.
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All that palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid. I've got nothing to prove to you. That's
My
the whole
Little Pony
truth.
armor is what really sells
Harlow's
it for
just
him.
another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
I'm not gonna kill you.
You tell
I just
Harlow
need the
I'm dead?
ring.
May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
Have a nice day. Okay, back to Harlow, who is on Scylla. Stellar Bay for that one. Okay, we'll do that next.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for yacht mess. Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. I just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Why would you admit that?
Because there's no shame in having overactive bladder muscles, all right? It's a perfectly normal medical condition.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, life in this town is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Well, fair enough.
Only every day. But in case you haven't noticed, we don't exactly get ships on a regular basis, yours notwithstanding. And even if I did scrape together enough to buy passage out with sublight, which would mean reaching Fallbrook without getting eaten, shot, or dissolved into green goop, what then?
You forgot stabbed. That could also happen.
Well, thank you for reminding me. As if I weren't already destined for an early grave.
By any chance looking to have dustback casserole?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
Okay. Chop chop.
You got it. I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole. The dustback casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong. Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them. I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Should we get ready for Junlei?
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me. I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
All right, Kaylee.
don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Jolicoeur's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
I guess it's a good thing we got a nav key.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know
Yep.
this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place. I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Competent.
All right.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Oh, Lord. What are they up to now?
Young Millstone, you look pensive.
I don't know what that means, but I've been thinking. It ain't easy carrying a torch for the Rangers.
I understand. The Rangers' victories are your victories. Their defeats are likewise crushing.
You serious? Wow, Max. Never expected you to understand.
This may come as a surprise to you, Felix, but I understand what it is to be a fan.
That's so. You know something? Maybe I was wrong about you.
To be a fan is to live vicariously through another. You feel you are one with the Rangers.
You ain't been the same ever since your drug swing, Max.
That was an argument? I feel disappointed.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Yeah, we'll stick with Parvati. Why not?
As much as I appreciate the visit, Captain, my business is with young Millstone. Let's hear it.
Oh, damn it. Brought the wrong guy. Sorry, we gotta let My Little Pony out of the cabin again.
What's the word?
Here's his ring.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
That armor, it just sells him.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Trask gave me his word. You're an asshole.
You're trying to burrow under my skin. Trying to hit a nerve and make me confess to a falsehood.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Heads up, boss!
Wait, really? There's not a way back out of that? Alright, let's try this again.
What's the word? So it is. I hope you never...
Trask had some...
That's a... You're inclined to believe the...
Clyde?
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
I'm okay with killing him. I just want to make sure that's not the only option.
I hope you...
Trask had some...
Of that? But I understand you did not do this to help me, but to help Felix.
I don't know about this, boss. Sure, boss. Whatever you say.
You don't have to do this. You're a...
Then I choose not to get on my boss's bad side. Sorry, Clyde. If you wanted me on your crew, you should have been the first to ask.
Then I suppose there's nothing... Goodbye, Cap.
Okay. Well, if I'm not going to be able to go forward on that quest, I might as well just take him out. Or do we need to convince the guy to go off with this guy?
What's the word?
Yep.
Trust.
Okay. Never mind.
I don't...
Not going to stand between you and a childhood friend. Go on, Felix.
All right.
You may... Thank you.
Turn to Harlow. Wonder if he comes back later. Okay, Felix has left the party. And I can live without... Nah. I'm okay if they die.
What's the word? So it is. Thus, I hope
And Trask had...
Trask mentioned you'd been working for the
that's
board.
a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
That is not a denial.
You're inclined to believe the word of a traitor. You realize he would have said anything to shake you from his trail.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
And he refuses
Don't
to
talk
not
to me like I'm some
tell him
common
it's
criminal,
not true.
Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Looks like we're doing this!
Of efforts. Wrong tool for the job.
Can we do that again?
Dirt. Alert. What? Dirt.
No. I'll just lose him for a while. Alright, there's a whole quest line attached to this. I will play nice.
What's...
And Trask had something...
But I understand.
I don't know.
Not gonna stand between you and a childhood friend.
All right. If you're sure.
Mostly.
I guess this is goodbye, boss. I suppose you and I
Vaya
have got some
con
catching up
Dios.
to do.
You made the right call in the end. Thank you for everything, kid.